Disclaimer: do not, under any circumstances, harass, contact, or threaten anyone that appears or is mentioned in these videos. They serve for the purpose of archiving only, and I do not condone any of such actions or comments. You have been warned. Never touch the poop.
What?
What time are your groceries going to be ready?
I didn't know I ordered any.
According to Dad's phone, you did.
Oh, yeah. I think later this afternoon, evening.
Right, because it says it's...
So, because we have to go to Walmart, we can't get it now.
Why do you have to go to Walmart?
I need diapers and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, good. I don't need anything, but I do need those things that I ordered because some of it was water and stuff like that. I'm almost out of again. And some other stuff. I think I got butter for you guys too. But you guys don't tell me what you guys need. I just been buying for me.
Okay.
But I do know you needed butter, and I did order that. But did Joe give Juice the pictures he needed?
I don't know.
And is Dad going to be nice to me?
Are you going to be nice to Dad?
I think I've been nice to him, Mom.
I can't do
I
this.
offered him help the other day, and he blew
I'm
up
a
at me.
dumb, crazy one thing. I'm not nice.
I don't remember him blowing up.
Walmart, yeah. Then he uses the Walmart as an excuse to blow up at me. Because of sensory problem.
You were nasty to Dad.
Don't be so
And me.
It wouldn't be a good idea for him to put any more stores because he can't handle it because he has issues.
Mom,
And that man is decided on me.
look at YouTube.
I don't look at YouTube.
My friend Mark was right, and his friend Amanda was absolutely right. That my dad cannot would use Walmart as an excuse to get away from his to deny his behaviors towards me. Mark was absolutely right that he would use he was planning on having an excuse to go to eat. This is where I gotta use my app. Mark was right about having my dad have an excuse to go to Burger King and eat out because he was going to try to do anything he could do, so he had an excuse. My dad doesn't do anything wrong.
Look at the recordings, and you can then tell me if I was the one who was nasty.
You were.
I don't see anything of me being what you were describing that I was me who did anything wrong.
You accused Dad and I of yelling at you, and you never did.
Who said that?
I didn't
You.
do that.
Who accused you of that?
You did.
I didn't accuse you for yelling at me, Mom.
Yes, Andy, you did.
I think you need to look at YouTube and how
I'm not going to look at YouTube. I can't be bothered with YouTube.
Argue. That's unbelievable.
I know Dad can't ever admit anything partially. You're just lucky Juice saved Dad from being arrested with APS. Okay? Because Juice said, yes, he does not treat me well. It is maladaptive communication is what she calls it, just like what I go through. So apparently Dad and you have autism too. So I guess Dad and Mom has autism too because of the maladaptive communication.
diagnosing people.
Whatever, bye.
It's what you said, or else I would have had you arrested, Dad.
Goodbye,
I
Andy.
really am tired of you blaming me for being the one who's being abusive. When, Dad, I recorded the entire conversation with you the entire day on Wednesday. Okay?
Okay, goodbye.
And I recorded you earlier today, Dad. You did not.
Goodbye, Andy.
Mom.
That's what his mission is, to get me arrested.
No, Dad, I don't want to be treated the way you do.
Hang up, Dan.
I don't want to be treated the way you do to me, Dad.
Don't even worry. Goodbye.
That's why I want you arrested, because I don't have any options. Promise, I'm not even... Yeah. Mom?
It's caught on him.
Mom, Andy wants you.
Dad comes home and starts with me. And I'm just trying to plead my case to Mom about what Dad does to me. That she's in denial on.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Dad, nobody said that. Dad, look who's causing trouble now. I'm fine with Joe. I'm fine with Mom. I'm fine with Juice. I'm fine with everybody. Except for someone when it comes to you, or trying to get my needs met when it comes to APS. Dad! Oh, I don't need help cooking. I don't need help with my medicine. Speaking of medicines, I forgot to take my iron medicine. But, Dad, I need help with my basic needs.
I forgot to take my iron medicine again. And the Google Home Mini didn't go off for that.
I need you to wheel me in a wheelchair.
Stop, please.
I need you to give me my whiskey.
Please stop. I'm not going to entertain this. I'm going to just walk away. I can use my coping skills.
They go to use coping skills out in the living room because we look up for trouble. I'm done with trouble.
I'm not listening.
Yes, sir.
I said I wasn't going to listen, Andy.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything wrong with me talking to Groner Dad for this? He's the one who started earlier.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. He didn't.
I didn't hear anything wrong with what Dad was saying there.
Well, Dad, here, listen.
I'm not going to listen, I told you.
Mom, I'm sorry, I can't take it how he doesn't do anything wrong. And I don't like you yelling at me, Mom.
He's subjecting me
because, Mom, I don't like how Dad makes it sound like it's my fault. Dad, you're also in denial and will take no responsibility.
You're in denial.
Just listen to this conversation, Dad, and she listened to one the other day. And you know what, Dad? I am tired of you trying to get away with things.
Please, you're tired.
Dad, I don't want to be abused anymore, okay? Can you stop and be nice to me for once?
Just stay away from me then. You don't have any problems because you don't like me. I know you.
Dad, you're being a narcissist, but you're trying to... No, you're trying to make me feel bad about how I am. You're trying to make me feel sorry for you. Because you're trying to criticize me like I don't like you. And that's a narcissist by trying to make me look like the bad one. It's called build me. It's called build. I will build you. I will build you up to make you feel better, and then I will tear you back down. It's a narcissist personality disorder.
You know what the definition is.
Dad, it's funny, Dad, how a stranger at Sisters Hospital, when hearing you on speakerphone, sitting next to me, who had said you were a narcissist.
Yeah, right.
Dad, that's why I hung up with you. And, Dad, stop! I can't take your abuse anymore. Please, just stop! be nice to you, and you always chew me down. And Mom doesn't even listen because she went through this. Hey, Mom, when you were going to Grandpa about Dad all the time when growing up, Mom, when you constantly went to your father all the time, right? Mom.
In there.
Mom, when you went to Grandpa all the time about how Dad treated you, when you went to Grandpa, when you went to the police, when you were trying to run away from that out of the window to get away from Dad because he blocked you from going downstairs to leave when you're younger, and you were trying to jump out of the window because you couldn't get away from Dad. What happened? You went to ECMC. You felt like you were crazy because of what Dad was doing to you. Mom, why do it to me? Why make it look like I'm not at fault? Why make me go through the trauma anymore? Can you please just admit the truth? I'm turning everything around because you're in denial because of what Dad is doing to me. He did to you?
No.
Mom, you're just in denial because you need a caretaker. You don't want to go anywhere else. Mom, I can't do it. I don't want to be around Dad. I don't want to be abused emotionally, psychologically. Okay? Please, I don't want Dad to do anything. I don't want to be near. Don't yell at me like that.
You know, the way you're degrading me, I don't want to be around.
I don't. Look at yourself in the fucking mirror, Dad. I can't do anything to help you. And then Mom is in fucking denial. This is just fucking unbelievable. Mom's in denial like nothing ever fucking happened. I'm the fucking lunatic. God damn it. I might as well just kill myself because I can't even deal with this anymore. Don't want to be treated this way anymore. I am Andrew Ditch calling. Can I please have your help in getting my dad arrested? I can't deal with the emotional abuse anymore, please. Or at least help me get out of the abusive environment, please.
Have you called the police, Andrew?
I can't get anything with the police. The police won't do anything. Just like when I complain about Adult Protective Services when they didn't help me or understand my disability for the last 5 years, my complaint falls on deaf ears to the police about the abuse I go through. I need someone to advocate for me. I can't ever... Can't do this abuse anymore. I have complained to you guys over and over again for years because I want away from the abuse. But I don't have anyone else to help me with my basic needs of food, clean clothing, medicines, or hygiene stuff or anything. And I can't get away from it. I can't even get a shelter or a DSS placement because I need a higher level of care. I go to a hospital and the hospital doesn't even want to help me with this. Please. I don't have any options for me.
Okay, your information was sent out. Our intake department should be giving you a call.
It is really critical. I don't know how much more I can do with this. Please.
Okay. All right. I will send your information over to Rick again, okay?
Please. I just don't want to do this anymore with my dad. It is hurting me too much. My complaint for years going deaf ears, and that was a big problem when I could not meet my needs, and I had to deal with how you guys had to deal with me. I didn't mean to upset you guys, but I couldn't meet my own basic needs, and everybody had my dad doing everything for me because I didn't have services to help me. Please help me.
Okay, Andrew. Like I said, your information was sent out. They're in a meeting at the moment, but they will call you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
So everyone sees this is the complaint that I go to the state because I had help from the the state trooper on August 3rd, 2020, and going to Andrew Cuomo's office and Attorney General and Inspector. This is the letter that I got back from them saying that they had went to Andrew Cuomo's office and how the state had was following up and investigating this issue. The same complaints that I make about my care not being met to the state falls on deaf ears, just like the same complaint when filing it with the police of my dad abusing me falls on deaf ears. Here is a copy of a police report that was made against me in 2018. I want to just try to read some of this stuff. Basically, the way I am told. By the way, I'm glad I gave this to my friend. My one friend who is a police officer, my other friend who's also a paralegal. By the way, I don't have any friends who are these cyber bullies. But I want to just bring this to your attention. So there's a few things I was told on this that was completely off. Okay, I gotta find it. Give me a second. This date was written on the 17th of 2018. Okay? So this is what they were arresting me on. They said, so basically I was arrested on this date here without being ever in handcuffs or in jail for anything. No arrest made at all. Then there was something, I want to just come down here. The status is held. Meaning I'm held in jail for arraignment. Crime in progress. 2 officers. So the police officers had had written this inappropriately. Because the crime that they're alleging happened on this date here, but they didn't arrest me until later that month. Oh, also, look, the other piece of information I just realized, and I don't know, my friend had realized this, that this was dated on 11/17. Well, they're alleging it happened on the 18th, so they're already over the place, right? 2 minutes off, I guess. Alright. So they were dispatched to 339 Morgan Street for a reported domestic incident. Okay. I remember calling the police because my mom couldn't breathe. Get the 911 transcripts. Upon arrival at the above-mentioned location, reporting officers observed Janet Ditch sitting down at the dining room table. Janet appeared to be frightened, and reporting officers was also able to observe that Janet was having trouble catching her breath. No brainer, I called because my mom was having trouble breathing. Reporting officers asked Janet if she wanted to be seen, which at the time Janet stated that her son got in her face and was screaming at her. apparently being across the room from her was in her face. Janet reported that she was and always frightened of Andrew. Reporting officer also observed Andrew sitting at the dining table at the time. No, I was in the kitchen. Janet, look at Cruz's and Foles' body cam. By the way, those were the two officers that showed, the only two officers. By the way, when they add officers like this, like all the officers that are listed, it was actually Foles and Kearsis that came. No of the other officers were there on this day. Part of the reason why I got off because of the lies. This is improper investigation because my complaints falls on deaf ears. And then the police can lie. Oh, because I have a communication problem. They can get away with it. Janet was asked if she wanted TFD to respond in order to check her out, which she stated she did wish to be checked out. TFD responded and evaluated Janet, and she declined transport at this time. Andrew was asked about the incident, to which he admitted having a meltdown, however, denied getting into his mother's face and screaming at her. Entire incident recorded on officers' body cameras. I was never in my mom's face. I was in the other room. Look on the body cameras. Janet denied wishing to pursue anything at this time. Wait, Mom didn't want me arrested. Whatever that was filed in relation to the incident, and patrols left the residence. On 11/26, which would be the close of the date that I was arrested, actually not at 12 a.m. My dad was taken out at that time. At approximately 12 a.m., Andrew called dispatch, wanting to speak to an officer regarding previously reported harassment, in which he had audio recording of his father, Thomas Ditch, threatening to punch him in the face. I like to say this: it took me 3 months of constant complaining and showing officers of that recording for them to do anything about that. Patrols then responded to 339 Morgan Street, and upon arrival, Andrew was asked if he wished to sign the complaint charges of his father for harassment. Andrew then stated that he did, in fact, wish to do so. Andrew was transported to 200 Niger Street by reporting officer, where harassment second degree was and held to see a judge. Hang on. I'm sorry. I missed. And residence and transported to 200 by Bentley. Thomas was then booked on single charge of harassment, second degree, and held in the to see judge on 11/28/2018. While Thomas was being booked under, Janet and Joseph Ditch responded to the lobby 200 Niger Street, wishing to speak to an officer regarding having Andrew charged in relationship to menacing Janet at the family home and on the occurred date 11/17/2018. In Janet's statement, she reported that while Andrew was screaming at her, he attacked her and caused incident supporting officer signed supporting deposition regarding an incident that also raised both of his arms and clenched his fist. Janice stated that she felt as if Andrew was going to attack her and cause physical injury to her. Andrew also mentioned that Janet also mentioned that while Andrew raised his fist and screamed at her, she had flashback at the time when a few years ago when Andrew had threatened her with the knife. Officer Bentley then went to 13 Morgan Street, brought Andrew back to 200, while he wanted where he was then held to see the judge on 11/28. Thomas Ditch also provided a signed supporting deposition regarding the incident, and an order of protection requested was completed in relation to the incident. So, guys, this is already a retaliation arrest. Why? Because my father, on 2 times in this date here, my dad had emotionally abused me, and I took 3 months to have my dad arrested on a recorded statement on how he was going to punch me. And this is how I am. This is how the police covers up my dad's abuse. This is how my dad can get away with it. This is a retaliation-based arrest. And yet, I get the charges constantly get dismissed every single time. I'm sick and tired of being the one who's called the crazy one because I need someone help me. I don't have anyone else but my father to help me with my basic needs of cooking, help me with transportation, help me with getting my medicines. I need help reminding me to take my medicines and stuff. I need someone to help me test my blood sugar. I need someone to wake me up in the morning. I need somebody to help me with doing things to be independent, to be like everyone else. And yet, I can be treated this way because whenever I try calling the APS or to try to complain to APS or to get away from my dad, I'm constantly denied their help. When they did finally get me shelters, was I was court ordered out of my parents' house for false arrest, basically, I end up being homeless, where I get hit by a car, I get sick because of my skin infection, I get no help to get food. Everybody expects my dad to still provide me the food, clean shelter or clothing, and help me clean. This is not fair. I can't even get away from my dad who abuses me, and even in that situation of being homeless, because everybody expects me to get help from my dad. Yet, I understand I'm duly diagnosed. I do not have OPWDD services yet, but this agency that's calling me right now should be providing me the help that I need.
If you like what you see here, consider becoming a member of the channel, where you'll have access to not only this, but 3 other emotes to make fun of the creature, as well as member-exclusive time lapses on how they were made. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to help expose the creature. And remember, Andrew Ditch fakes autism.